If you're here, you made it through all the What Do You Want clarifying videos. And I trust you are clear on what you want. And if you're not yet, you're on the path to being so. Hi, I'm Crystal Tottenham from Crystal Clear Coaching, and we have been doing a series this past week or so to really clarify what you want, asking some really good questions and breaking down those questions as to how they can show us what's in our way, how we might get to where we want to go, and also just future tripping, visualizing how that all went. If you've missed any of the videos and this sounds intriguing, please go back and watch anything with this curtain in the background. It will be in a playlist as well. It is already in a playlist for clarifying your wants. It's called something like that. I think that's what I named it. There's only a few playlists I have on this channel, so it'll be the one with about 8 or 9 videos. Yeah. So clarifying our wants and understanding what we want from our true core, not what everyone else and everything else wants for us. It gives us focus. And having that focus of like knowing you are going for what you want, it just lets all the stuff that's not important to you, to your mission, your purpose, fall away if that's what needs to happen. We have to create space in order to have space to create. Ain't that the truth? So I hope if you have gone through, you've tuned in and you've learnt something for yourself about what you want, about what you don't want maybe, and what's in your way. And you can see maybe if you don't completely understand how it's going to happen yet, you've at least seen that first hurdle and understood that you are capable of overcoming it. I hope you've also noticed some things that have been maybe in your way and scaring you for a while, and actually seen them for the parts of you that chose to find those ways of being that kept you blocked. They chose those ways of being in order to keep you safe, to have you in love and belonging, and thus survive. And I hope you can see now how those parts were doing that lovingly, and not but, and it's possible, and you are capable of doing it another way now. You are a grown adult if you're watching this, and you are capable of trying a different way, even if it's scary at first, even if it's uncomfortable. In fact, if it is uncomfortable, it's probably telling you that there's something you have not overcome there. And the more you feel into the discomfort and go for it anyway, the more you'll create new, wonderful, unique things, because you're willing to show up when you don't know what the outcome's going to be. And look, we can future plan and visualize all the wants as much as we can, as much as, to the cows come home. But if we don't take action on those wants, it's just a nice little dreaming session. And look, hey, I love a good dreaming session, and there's many ways I could have actioned my wants faster. I'm never here from a high horse. I'm just sharing what I've learned as a certified holistic coach, so that you can become powerful with what you truly want. You can understand what it is that you truly want, not what the world wants for you, not what's obligations, and then you get to, from that space, create the life that you want to be living, because it is your life. You're the only one that's with you your whole life. You need to treat yourself like the best person in your life, because there will never be anyone better in your life than you. no matter how you treat yourself, honestly, because it's your companion. You are your only companion for your entire life. So I don't care how close you are with anyone else, that's still going to be true. They cannot be with you every second of every day. We all understand that. So I just want to commend you for being willing to delve into this and to look at any of the shadows that may have come up, what's in your ways, the patterns, the ways of being that are keeping you stuck. If there's any ways that you're still a little stumped after going through all these videos, please reach out. You best can find me on Instagram if you DM me at Crystal Clear Coaching. That's CrystelClear coaching, COACHING. Yeah, just on Insta. I will reply to comments here too. There is actually a voice note response happening that's available now, so I will take advantage of that. I do love to have a little bit of context as to what's going on for you, so that I can help hone into how you might navigate whatever the issues are that are coming up for you. Or if you just want to share something amazing that you figured out, please do as well. I just felt like we needed one more video to just kind of debrief, clarify, and there'll be so many things that you haven't even realized that you could possibly want in your future too. So this is an ongoing tool you can use and come back to time and time again if you want to feel into a new want, or you want to reignite an old want. Maybe you don't have the capacity at one point in time for all these wants, so you just do one at a time and come back to it on a regular basis, and you get to create what you want so that it's no longer a want or a desire, it's just your reality. So I hope you do, my friend. Okay, tomorrow I'll be back to regular scheduled programming. So I've been doing flow posting all year, which flow posting to me is just showing up, hitting record and speaking into something in the realm of coaching and helping you tune into you, whatever comes up that day. And I am actively trying to make these a little more polished, but I don't want to lose the authenticity that I have, whilst also being committed to growing this channel. So I know that I likely will have to learn some new skills, and be willing a bit more to maybe do a little bit of editing, but also that's the whole purpose is the conversation. So as long as I have a space to share, I'm happy, as long as I'm still finding ways to grow, even if it's small and short and slow and steady. I'm happy with that. But I did share a few weeks ago, I was feeling a little bit like maybe I could use my time better when it comes to my posting schedule, which is basically just every night, usually after a long day at work and cooking dinner, and then wanting to chill for a bit, and then keeping myself up late at night to make sure this video was done. So having done it right from the start of the year every single day, I do think going forward I'm going to slow down the posting schedule to maybe 2 videos a week. We'll see how that lands, and I want to make sure I'm using some of that same time to hopefully earlier in the day, but the same amount of time to create. I have a couple of podcasts on my heart that one I've even dabbled and put a couple of things out, and then I just abruptly stopped just after I learned how easy it was. So I think showing up in that format will be really helpful. So I have a podcast I'm working on called Creative Energy. So that will be akin to Crystal Clear Coaching. I also come from a film and TV background, so I will be sharing a podcast called Filmworker Freedom, which I do have a couple of episodes of already from early this year. That kind of delves into that creative industry, and I really, really want to have amazing creatives from the film and TV industry on to talk about how they make their life work, with what they struggle with, what they've really figured out, what are the fun adventures they've had in their career, holding space for the wholeness of the incredible film and TV industry crew. So yeah, it's funny though, I haven't actually worked in film and TV for about a year now. It just naturally happened when I moved to Australia that I wanted to focus more on coaching, so I took a regular job, and I'm just figuring out how film fits into things, or doesn't really right now. I have been keeping my ear to the ground as to what's going on where I live in the Gold Coast, so I'm sure at some point I will dabble, if nothing else, but I have done 17 years in film and TV around the world, so but that doesn't mean that I don't still want to create a space for film workers to come and be seen and feel whole and complete and like understood, and but I also want that just generally for creatives, and by creatives I mean creative human beings. And by the way, we are all creative human beings, no matter if you've never seen yourself as creative or not, because to be here is to be a creator. You created your life, you were created into life, so you get to create your life as to what you want. Anyway, this is just a little debrief and a little update on what's happening here. I'll share a little bit more tomorrow, but I want to make sure that the word's getting out there, that I can hold space for more to hold space for themselves. Gotta tune into you, my friend. Okay, I'll leave it there tonight. Thanks. See you tomorrow.